What's up, guys? Good morning. God bless you guys. It's your boy Josh with another video, also known as J Strive. And today I want to go over the importance of changing your environment. As you can see, I'm in an area that looks way much nicer from back home. I'm grateful for where I came from, but I'm not gonna grow to where I want to be in that environment. As you can see, like, look at these houses. See palm trees, see nice cars. I don't see that back home. See people with the same regular economy cars, things like that. And I can't live like that. You know, a lot of people back home, they work hard and just live for the weekend. And that's not the type of lifestyle I want to be. A little example, like, for you guys, that I've seen when I was younger, scrolling on social media. There's two fishes. They're the same breed, same style fish. One was in a fish bowl, and it was a small little fish. And then the other one was in the sea, like the ocean. And that fish was way much larger. And that goes to show you can only grow as much as your environment. So if you're stuck in these four walls, if you're stuck in like this type of environment, like a small environment that you don't see much growth, that's as far as you're gonna go. But if you come to an environment where you see better things, you smell better air, you taste better things, you know, you go to a nice restaurant, you taste better food, you know, healthier food, you see people who are working out early morning, you see just the environment is way much nicer than back home. And you know, it's an amazing feeling, and it really does like a mind shift. It really does something to your mind, because your five senses, like I said, are really important, and that shapes up your mindset. So I had to take this trip and get away from home because I needed some inspiration. I want to elevate. I don't want to live working 8 hours, no, 40 hours a day and just live for the weekend. That's not what I want to do. And I'm not belittling anyone on that. You know, God bless you guys. You work really hard for you and your family, things of that sort. But that's just not me. Your life is your life. My life is mine. I want to live how I want to be, how I want to. So this is the path that I'm on. You're on your own path. You could do whatever the hell you guys want. But it's really important to change your environment if you really want to elevate. Out here, you know, I went to an art show and I met a lot of great people from different walks of this earth, from different countries, and I learned so many things from just having these conversations with people, being around art pieces that are, you know, $380,000 just for art pieces. And I'm not, you know, talking down on art, but it's amazing, like, just being around so much money, being around so much value, being around a certain type of people. This is not what I'm used to, you know. Back home, I'm used to people who just want to party on the weekend or just chill and smoke. You're not gonna get too far with that. Like, that's not a life I want to live. Just chill, smoke, drink, party on the weekend. That sucks. I want to be able to do whatever the hell I want with whoever I want, with no hesitation, without anything holding me back, with no boss telling me I can't go on vacation or I can't take a day off. Who the hell wants to live a life like that? I know for sure, like, in this life, there's way more than just working a job. And I'm not belittling, like I said, I'm not belittling a job. There's way more than just working, and just having a little time of vacation. It's not fun. It's not at all. It's not, like, it sucks for me. because I know I deserve more. I know God didn't put me on this earth to just work to make someone else richer so they could live such a beautiful life. And I'm working so hard, busting my ass, and they get to chill and just collect the funds and do whatever the hell I want. I know I'm supposed to be in a higher place. I know that for sure. God put me on this earth to live a beautiful life. And I want to tell you guys another thing too. Don't let anyone kill your dream. You know, I've noticed the younger people, the youth, they're so, you know, they're not afraid. They're not afraid of anything. They're not scared. They believe they could do anything. And that's the type of mindset you want to have. As you get older, people tell you things like, oh, you can't do this, you can't do that. And that's because they don't have belief. They don't believe in themselves. So stay away from those type of people, honestly. And have that mindset you could do whatever you want. You know, with God, if you have faith in God, you could do whatever you want. You know? Have that faith and understand you could do whatever you want on this earth. Just have faith, just have God with you right by your side. So you owe it to yourself to give yourself that lifestyle that you want. And it's self-love, it's self-worth. So don't be afraid to have space between you and certain type of people in your life, just because they don't see what you see and hear. You know, it's self-respect, honestly. So don't feel like you're disrespecting anyone just by saying no to them, just by saying no, I don't want to hang out, no, I don't want to smoke, drink, no, I don't want to waste my time, because you know where you want to be. You want to put your focus on you. Don't let anyone on this earth take away your dream, what you want to do, what you love, you know? So change your environment and get away. Plan a weekend, plan a week, and go somewhere that you've never been before, or go somewhere that you would love to be, and just be around people who have what you want, because you could learn a lot from them. They could give you tips and tricks, they could give you shortcuts. You know, you could learn from their journey, from their story, on how they became who they are today. They could show you a blueprint of, you know, how to get to where they are in their life, you know? So take risks in life. Take risks, honestly. Risk takers, they get rewarded. You know, you might lose some, but honestly, the people who don't take risks, they're going to stay stuck on where they're at. If you don't take risks, if you don't change who you hang around with, if you don't change your environment, if you don't change your habits, you're bound to stay the same. I promise you. So if you're someone like me and you want to elevate, just follow me on this journey. You could talk, we could share ideas, things of that sort. We could support each other and understand you're not alone. You're not alone. And I love to see that I'm not alone as well. That I want a lot for myself and you guys want a lot for yourself. So don't be afraid to say no and put yourself first. Because a lot of people will waste your time because they don't care. All they care is about themselves. And just focus on you, man. The biggest blessing is yourself and your time, honestly, because once the hand is moving, like it clicks, it ticks, it's gone. You'll never get it back. You'll never get it back. That's the most valuable resource in this world, is time. Once that time ticks, it's gone. Every second this YouTube video is going, is gone. That time is gone. So, like I said, the point of this video, I just want to go over, my experience on this weekend. The week is not over. I've seen a lot. I've been around, like I said, wonderful people, and it's such a blessing. So now when I go back home, my mind is gonna be in another level. It's gonna be expanded. So now when I go back home, it's gonna be hard for me to shrink back down to what other people think. That's another thing. Don't ever shrink yourself down to other people's level, to other people's mindset, to other people's worth. Stay tall and proud and love yourself. Forget what everyone else thinks, man. I promise you, you will go far. I love you guys. God bless. If you like, what I speak about, comment, like, and subscribe. Let me know in the comments how you guys feel about these videos, what you guys want me to speak about. Like I said, I love you guys. Stay safe. Josh is out.